The locals call them leaf peepers. Those people from away who return every year to this bucolic landscape in New England. Summer has departed. The hills and valleys are now dressed in red, orange, and yellow. Hello, I'm Don McGowan, leaf peeper. Welcome to Autumn in Vermont. Famous for its rural countryside, Vermont is bordered by Quebec, New York, Massachusetts, and New Hampshire. Most of Vermont's color is provided by sugar and red maples, spectacular from the third week of September through the second week of October. Montgomery is a pleasant old New England village close to the Canadian border. While the village has some fine historic buildings, this is the covered bridge capital of Vermont. The state has 107 covered bridges. Montgomery can claim 6. The covered bridge recalls a time when life was simpler. The bridges were covered for practical reasons, to protect the structure and roadbed. The Fuller Bridge was built in 1890. You'll find it close to the post office in Montgomery Village. Built in 1883, Comstock Bridge crosses the Trout River in the village. A beauty beneath Jay Peak. Two brothers, Sheldon and Savannah Jewett, were the bridge builders in Montgomery. This is the oldest bridge, Longley. It was built in 1863 as the Civil War was raging in this country. For over 140 years, Longley Bridge has survived brutal winters, flooding, and vandalism. Those Jewett boys, they built for the future. Behind the new sideboards, this is the original plank lattice fastened with wooden pegs. Longley Bridge leads to fine vistas on back roads and can be seen from Route 118 outside Montgomery. With its covered bridges and charming 19th century houses, you'll enjoy strolling through Montgomery Village. The Historical Society occupies the old Episcopal Church. The handsome brick Methodist Church, built in 1843, continues to serve the community. Lois Lumber's home is a gem. With Jay Peak, bike trails, and golf courses close by, Montgomery is a 4-season resort town just a little off the beaten path. Nearby at Longley Bridge Farm, the maple syrup sign caught my eye. Morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Fine, thanks. I'd like to take some maple syrup back.
Sure.
Like many dairy farmers, Cindy and her husband operate a sugar bush and every spring produce their own maple syrup. They also have a large market garden for tourists. No, I think I like this size, so I'll take this.
Okay, sure.
When walking on the back roads, I always carry some apples for newfound friends. Now that was graceful. In Berkshire Center, the Old Jolly Store is a wonderful antique shop crammed with country collectibles. From Crocs to clocks. Owner Harvey Mayo has a story for every article. A small corner served as the post office in this former general store dating to 1859. Located on the Boston Post Road, the Old Jolly Store served as a harness and printing shop. Drop by. You'll find something to take home. This is one of the best-kept secrets in Vermont. The Missisquoi Valley Rail Trail runs for 26 miles between St. Albans and Richford. The trail meanders through the heart of northern Vermont's open farmlands. It's a terrific ride. All set?
All set.
On the trail, you are never far from the Missisquoi River as you pedal along an old route of the Central Vermont Railway. My biking friend is Heather McEwen. She's a writer and champion marathon runner. It's great to see this former railroad bed transformed for recreational use. The path is finely crushed limestone, ideal for hybrid touring tires. Views are lovely. And the onlooker is passive. From St. Albans to Richford and back, you can enjoy a full day biking through forests, meadows, and villages on the Missisquoi Valley Rail Trail. 8 miles from Montgomery, Jay Peak is the northernmost ski resort in Vermont. Jay Peak gets more snow than any other ski center in New England. And apparently that famous Jay Peak snow cloud arrived early this season. It is October the 8th, and this is more than just a light dusting. The autumn snow will disappear in a day or two. Early J-Peak enthusiasts head up under Vermont's only aerial tramway, which operates during fall foliage season. Skiers will return en masse soon enough. Photographers love this day. Massive J-Peak under snow, and at lower elevations, a Vermont autumn in full glorious color.